What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Tone the Boss. You know, the host always doing the most. The rapper that couldn't be more dapper. The neck turner, head slapper. And you already know, rapper turned wrestler. I'm the one you should invest for. All right, we're enough with the rhymes. We'll get to that. First, let's talk about how we ended up with not one, but two belts. Yes, I started off as just a wrestling fan all my lifetime. Everyone from Hulk Hogan, Booker T, Bret Hart, all the way to Roman Reigns, The Rock, Stone Cold. And yeah, now we're here getting in the ring, doing our thing. And also, we'll talk about whose vlog I've taken over. Sorry, Jovi. Tone the Boss has not only taken both your belts, now it's time to take the vlog. Let's get to it.
Tone the Boss has stolen Jovi's vlog. 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 You know my raps are known all across the land. You thought I was a fan, and I showed you I'm the man. Tone the Boss took over Jovi's vlog. He's got two belts, and I hear he's super strong. Jovi, don't you know this is not your vlog no more? Sorry for your loss, but hi, my name is Tone the Boss.
Oh, yeah. All right. We're back. So first, I'm going to take you back and give you the full story of how this all started, how I got into wrestling, how I got involved in IMF, and where I am today. Let's get to it. Yo, what up? It's the Mr. Top Tier all day, all year. The host always doing the most, king of the side quest, the voice of champions, the intergalactic champion, Tone the Boss. And I got a quick PSA because there's some history to be made here. Tomorrow, this Saturday, in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, at Iconic, 6 p.m. December 13th. It's the last day of the GOAT, John Cena, in the ring having a match. December 13th is also the first day, the debut of the future GOAT, Tone the Boss. I'll be having my very first match with my boy Prince Achia in a tag team title match. Like, this is epic, guys. This is for the gold. And it is tomorrow at Iconics, 6 p.m. Pull up, show some love, show some support. I'm going to give y'all the history on it. So check this out. This all is a full circle moment. Even where I'm at right now in Soundbox Recording Studio, next door is McKinley Middle School. Middle school I grew up and went to and met a good friend of mine, Soldier GP. Now, Soldier GP had a dream of being a wrestler, and I had a dream of being a rapper, but we both had love for the business. He invites me to one of his shows a couple months ago. I'm thoroughly impressed. Then he invites me to perform at a show. You guys have been keeping up. You would have seen that I had an excellent performance. I'm in the ring doing my thing. Out comes a heckler, this Timu Paul Heyman looking guy, Ace Diamond. Ace got in my face. Then he got sat on his ass and put in his place, because that's what I do. Later that night, I'm invited to watch one of Soldier GP's matches. Him and his partner are the tag team champions. I'm invited for commentary. I'm watching the match. I'm enjoying it until I see who his opponents really are. They cheated, did my man dirty, took the tag team titles off of him. Later that night, my boy, Prince Achia, he's up on top of the ladder, about to claim gold in his own right. Ace comes back out, the heckler. Ace Diamond comes back out, gets in my face. Little did I know he's just a distraction. His boys, his clients, the intergalactic rock stars, jumped me from behind. I always knew I was going to get my get back. But the bigger picture of this is they were a distraction. Prince Achia had my back, and I, to this day, feel like I cost him some gold. I got to get him right, but I got to get those guys back. Let's be clear on who the real rock star is. After just one appearance at IMF Wrestling, I was invited to Orlando to the WWE Performance Center. I've already stepped inside an official WWE ring. They saw me live on NXT. You've heard my song Showtime, used by the great Anthony Root on WWE LFG. Also used on this year's SummerSlam, which I also attended. WrestleMania this year. Attended last year's Survivor Series. This is what I do. Even last week, I wasn't just in Vegas partying it up. I wasn't just hitting the stage, but I did tore it down. I was proudly showcasing this intergalactic championship all over the country. Oh, that I very easily took from Ace Diamond, by the way, and took over Shawn Jovi's vlog for the week. I think I'm going to do that again, actually, after I take his tag team titles away from him. And see, once again, I wasn't just in Vegas partying. I was out there grinding, networking, training, working hard, preparing for this match tomorrow at Icon at 6 p.m. in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Winter Clash 3. Mephisto, Shawn Jovi. Thanks to my boy Dirty Donnie, making sure Ace Diamond, the heckler, is out of my way. You know, that's all he really is a heckler. A jester. What's a jester to the prince? What's a jester to the king of Iowa? I get to face these real opponents, the real rock stars, but that's a rock star to a rap star. And I know Mephisto and Prince have a history, so while he's taking them out, I'll take care of Shawn Jovi. Once again, thanks for the title here. And I didn't like how these guys won the belts to begin with, turning your backs on my boy Soldier GP. So now I'm gonna have to be Tone the 2-belt boss. 1 year, I got 2 shoulders, you know, and that's after my first match. I'm going for all the gold. Oh, and to the guys on SportsWire, on the Tom Bryce show, I don't even know your name, but I'm glad you know mine, and I'll make sure you never forget it. So come holler at me and Prince of Chia after we take these tag titles off the rock stars. Come get yours. You can call me King, call him Prince, call me Prince, call him King. Just know that we are the bosses when we get in that ring. Crown me champ. Tone the boss. I'm a gold mine. I am the show. It's showtime. All right, y'all. Your boy is back. Tone the 2-belt boss. And once again, we're in Soundbox Recording Studio. And yeah, man, I just want to get into a couple things so we get this all together and you guys understand how serious this is. So, like, you know, I am rapper turned wrestler. And in order to get there, I had to accomplish a couple things in rap. So back in 2020, I made my Antonio album. I got a good feature, one of my good friends that I've been doing music with since I was like 14 years old, Ike Midas. On that album, we did a song called Give Me My Ring. Shout out to Chuck, found the beat. And that song got picked up by the WNBA, the Chicago Sky. Let's cut to that real quick.
Hey yo, Vince, give them what they want.
Give me my ring, me and my team. Living on the road, out living my dream. If you need a verse, got a hot 16. Always winning trick, give me my ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring. Ring, ring, ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring. Ring, ring. Now we in the finals, getting paid on arrival. Tone the soprano, get paid on a high note. My decision's always final. Getting dripped in designer, y'all wanna see your idols? I just wanna see my rivals. Half court when I find him, hit him with the switch. Long shot, hit him with the switch. Make him jump off the cross, hit him with the grits. Homie got a 6-pack, Pinky the man. Ike run up, throw a keg in his head. We ain't scared of the fed. Champions appear, all this cap disappear. Throw your hats in the air. Got another ring, see the fans gon' cheer. Popping bottles, we gon' see a splash everywhere. White hoodies, blue letters, champions gear. Big knots, this got a championship.
After the song was used by the WNBA, it got picked up a couple months later. You know, we always got haters, so they're like, oh, WNBA, that's not as big as the NBA. Well, literally a couple months later, The NBA champions found their way to it. The Golden State Warriors used that same song, Give Me My Ring, on one of their videos, posted on social media. All type of celebrities and everybody was behind it. It ended up getting over 8 million views. Check that video out.
It's already starting to sound like an anthem.
Yeah, I think so myself.
This is Dub Nation, right?
Hey, Midas.
Sweetie, what up?
I do this for all the people in the town.
I ignite it. Hey, yo, Vince, give 'em
Let's
what
get
they
it.
want.
Give me my ring, me and my team, living on the road, out living my dream. If you need a purse, got a hot 16. Always with a trick, give me my ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring.
Yo, you see all the love out here for all the fans?
Dub Nation mean the world to me, man. They watch me grow up.
Soprano get paid on a high note. My decisions always
Shout out to
final.
Dub Nation, man.
Get
Best fans in the world.
I just wanna see my rivals. Half court when I find them. Hit them with the switch. Long shot, hit them with the switch. Make them jump off the cross, hit them with the grip. Homie got a six-pack, pinky the man. I can run up, throw a keg in his head. We ain't scared of the feds. Champions appear, all this cap disappear. Throw your hats in the air. Got another ring, see the fans gon' cheer. Popping bottles, we gon' see a splash everywhere. White hoodies, blue letters, champions gear. Big knots, this got a championship.
Bring me.
King in the building. Hang from the Raptors and cling to the ceilings. Careful with the crowd and your drinks will spill from these fish in the sea. Ask around, I'm around, we ballin'. Look around, you a big size. Don't mean to gas you up, don't need a pit stop.
Yeah, this is what Dub Nation right here. This is Dub Nation.
Tone past the mic like baby. Guess
Give me
his
my
heart.
ring, me and my team, living on the road, out living my dream. If you need a purse, got a hot 16. Always with a trick, give me my ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring.
Real questions. What they gonna say now?
Me and my team, living on the road, out living my dream. If you need a purse, got a hot 16. Always with a trick, give me my ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring. Give me my ring, 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 ring.
That's a wrap.
So, the only thing bigger than the NBA, you got to keep leveling up, is the NFL. I linked up with a guy, his name's Lyrical TMG, based out in Waterloo, Iowa, and he's real big on manifestation, and he taught me about the secret, the laws of attraction, you know what I'm saying? And he said, the next one, we're going to get in the NFL. He's like, we might even get the Super Bowl. I was like, okay, let's just hope we get in the NFL. Maybe one of the players will hear the record. The beat was named Victory Lap. We worked together. We made a banger. Not only did it get in the NFL just a couple months after we recorded it, it made it to the Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Shout out to them. Now, so at this point in my rap career, I feel like I've done the WNBA, the NBA, and the NFL. This might be a good time to step away. I felt like now I've accomplished some of the biggest things in the world. And I'll be honest, I don't keep up with the NBA, the WNBA, or the NFL. What I do keep up with is wrestling, WWE. And I had no connections or no ties to the WWE at that time. So I felt like this is a good time to kind of see if this is meant for me or not. And I'll just put out my best music and put my best foot forward. And, maybe I'll just help other people with their music and kind of step into the background. I'm big on God around here. He had different plans for me. Literally, I met this lady, celebrity actress. She was married to a pastor at some point, but she's religious. Her name is Megan Good. Look her up. Beautiful, amazing, talented woman. The prayer she said with me was, God, if this is for me, I need you to show me directly. And if it's not for me, take it all away today. The very next day, my song Showtime was used by the NFL Super Bowl champions that year, the Philadelphia Eagles. Right before the game, they used my record Showtime. Because I heard them use the record Showtime, I performed it at an event for one of my boys because I do the Iowa Music Awards, and he wanted to give me my flowers. So he put me on the show, paid me to do it, and brought a band out. So I decided to honor the Eagles using the record. We're going to perform that record. So this is my first time performing Showtime live with the live band. Let's get to it.
Go time. I run it. Whole team with me, it's showtime. Whole team with me, it's showtime. Go time. I run it. Whole team with me, it's showtime. The whole team with me, it's showtime. Go time. I run it. Whole team with me, it's showtime. Whole team with me, it's showtime. Go time. I run it. Whole team with me, it's showtime. Whole team with me, it's showtime. Soon as I walk in that tunnel, they know I'm ready to rumble. I cannot stumble or fumble the ball when I'm running, I'm ready to rumble. Big. Look at my team. And that's how win. Give me my ring. Look, I fall. Hold on, stepping on something. I'm standing tall, ain't something from nothing. Watch who comes on the back. What's the dude gonna do to the best? I'm rank one. T1's A1. Stay up, I got my pay up. Way up, this shit, my pay up. Go time. I run it. Whole team with me, it's showtime. The whole team with me, it's showtime.
Literally days after that performance, I get a call, shout out to Zester, and he says, yo, I heard your song. I was like, yeah? Zester's also a big WWE fan like myself. We've been talking about doing a podcast for the longest. Like I said, Wham podcast. I'm in the podcast room right now while I record this, so it's gotta happen. Like, seriously. Prince, I want to get all the IMF guys in for our episode, and we just talk about the product currently and so forth, and predictions and important parts of wrestling history to us. So that's gonna happen. But before we get there, Zeph gave me a call and he said, I heard your song on WWE. And I said, quit lying. I'm laying with my daughter right now. Like, don't make stuff up like that to me, because I never imagined that could happen. And it was just used by the Eagles. So I was like, that was my sign to keep going. But, I'd already did the NFL and Super Bowl. So the one thing that means something, it means a lot more to me, the one sport, I don't care what people say about it, this is a sport. And it is serious, and people do put it all on the line. They get hurt and they bleed, they sweat, they cry. WWE has meant more to me in my life in the last 30 years. It's something my Uncle Lewis introduced me to, his godfather, introduced him to, Gregory Bolden, RIP to him. And, it's a tradition. Me and my daughter's been to many shows. We went to AEW show in Chicago when CM Punk returned. CM Punk went up to her on television, smiled and shook her hand. We got to sit front row. I've been to multiple WrestleManias. I've been to the Royal Rumble. I've been to Survivor Series. So to get the call that WWE is using my song on their new show, LFG, that was amazing. And I want to shout out the guy using it, Anthony Luke. What's so special about LFG is it's legends and future greats. The guy used my song is the future greatest. Immediately, episode 1, he uses my song. Immediately, he's compared to with The Rock right away. That's the star power this guy holds. The judges on there are legends like Bubba Ray Dudley, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Booker T, Mickey James, Michelle McCool. Like, these guys are Hall of Famers, legends, and listening to the song every week. They know my music. There's an episode where DDP makes a guest appearance and he votes for my guy. So he's heard the song multiple times. I've been doing DDP yoga for the last 5 years consistently. And to know that he's heard my song, dreams do come true, man. So let's just cut to a couple scenes of me watching WWE LFG. Shout out Anthony Luke, now known as Cam Hendricks. Fighting. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, my boy.
Like a little big baby.
He's got a long torso.
We'll be hating on the homie.
From Sacramento, California.
Showtime. Let's go.
For Anthony Luke, JV, his fourth
Get Hit the stair run. Hit the stair run.
LFG. So far, the progression from Anthony Luke, we saw him in episode 1.
Let's go.
Look at it. Oh, yeah. Get up in his face, Cutler. Don't punch you out there. He turned his back on you. Don't let him turn his back on you.
Raise the
Now
arm.
we are about to see Anthony Luke compete one-on-one against Cutler James of Team Bubba Ray.
That's a star. That's a star.
Oh, DDP got to hear my song. Let's go. DDP Yoga. All right, we're just tying all the pieces in together, but wait, there's more. I hear the song with Anthony Luke the day before WrestleMania week. He reaches out and says he's going to be making an appearance at WWE World. This is one of those things that I thought was always cool, where it's like a museum of WWE stuff. I didn't know. I thought it was just in like Connecticut, but they bring it to different cities for bigger events, and they were bringing it to Vegas. So at this point, I'm just working. I'm just a full-time musician and a full-time father of 2 daughters. I don't have the funds to just get up and go to Vegas, but I do have a great following, a great support system, and a great team behind me. So I make a post saying, hey, it'd be super dope if anybody wants to donate to me going to Vegas for WrestleMania. I just want to meet my wrestler that uses my song Showtime. I don't even know the exact amount, but even if I did, doesn't matter. Just know that I received enough in donations to cover my flight round trip, my hotel, a ticket to WWE World, a ticket to WrestleMania. I went to Wale Mania, WrestleMania, I believe it was 41, and it was just absolutely amazing. Got to see Cena's last WrestleMania, and that's after I just went to the Royal Rumble. Shout out my boy Dustin, who not only we went to the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, he took me to my first AEW show. It really blew my mind. And then he even came to my match, the last match that we just had. So yeah, I got to meet Anthony Luke, also got to meet Maxine. One thing that I haven't talked about publicly that I'm gonna let you guys in on is he was like, we're just meeting each other. Like, we've talked online, but we're meeting each other. So I'm standing in this line, and there's hundreds of people in this line, and I haven't met him in person yet. And there's a crowd of hundreds of people. He points at me. I hit him with because this is the Showtime salute. I hit him with that. He laughs, gives me the thumbs up. He then taps security on the shoulder, and we get up to maybe the front of the line. They're like, we're done with the line. And then security comes up to me, pulls me out of the line, said, but not you. You're Tone the Boss, right? Come with me. So pulls me out of this line where all these people are just disappointed because it was such a long line for the meet and greets. And it was like also Mia Tim and Harlem Lewis, who was in that line. And they had a quite long line. So for them to pull me out, him recognize me, we got to meet for the first time. Amazing moment. I have to thank everybody for getting me there. And even in that moment, I just saw Harlem Lewis do a match at WWE World and thought he was super dope. But he came up to me while I'm talking to Anthony like, it's him? Showtime. All right. And he knew the words, and it was super hype. And this is before, because he's on LFG season 2. This is before he's on LFG. And him knowing me, him knowing my words, him coming up to me hype, like he gained such a fan out of me. And then we've been talking like ever since. Like he is a legit dope dude altogether. So shout out to Harlem Lewis, and now him and Anthony Luke, aka Cam Hendricks, they've been crossing paths, and I'm really seeing, and I mean, yes, I'm manifesting a lot, but I'm really seeing like a Stone Cold and The Rock type of feud for not just decades to come, but for these different promotions between LFG, WWE, Evolve. I want to see them go at it in NXT and then again on the main roster. I feel like they're the perfect dance partners, and they're just two dope individuals. So I meet Harlem, I meet Anthony Luke, I turn around, Mia Yim, meet Chim. She's right behind me. I bump into her literally, and she's like, oh, it's you. Anthony's been talking about you. Let's take a picture. So I get a picture with her. Amazing time. Later, I buy a WrestleMania 41 jersey. I have Anthony Luke. I'm like, hey, would you mind signing it? Like, this was a dope experience. He's like, I'm not just going to sign it. I'm going to have my wife sign it, or fiance at the time, Maxine Dupree, sign it too. So I got to meet her. She was amazing. After meeting her, they invite me in, or they're having dinner, and they're like, hey, just be cool. Just be cool. I don't think I was not being cool. He's like, just wait till you see who's in there. I was like, okay. And, I could be cool. I don't really get starstruck. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like Anthony Luke, like he's changed my life in ways just from music and motivate me and tying it in with wrestling. If I was to be starstruck, that's the biggest star that I could be around. Like, I could meet a Jay-Z, Kanye, shake their hand, oh, what's up? But this guy has done so much for me in my career that meeting him was the pinnacle. And then we walk into dinner, and at like pretty much the same table is Bret Hart sitting there having dinner. And I'm like, bruh, you told me be cool, but like, he's right here. And anyway, I ended up not like freaking out or marking out. Even though Bret Hart's sitting right at the table, I'm like, let me just focus on them and just look this way and talk to them. Now I'm like, shit, am I being disrespectful to Bret Hart? Like, I don't want him to hop on one of these podcasts and start making rumors about me or nothing. No, I'm joking. But, no, it was just an amazing moment. And, yeah, that was, you know, I also went to WrestleMania. I went to NXT Stand and Deliver. My first real time watching and appreciating NXT. Again, shout out to Dustin. But yeah, man, it was a good time in Vegas, and I'll be back in Vegas this year for WrestleMania week, and we're just going to keep building. But yeah, let's go to some of that footage. We showed you a little bit of LFG in my reactions. He is now, he just was put on the iShow Speed Show, the episode with Randy Orton, over 7 million views, and he beat iShow Speed. Like, how crazy is that? Let's go to a little bit of that footage.
Hey, good luck training, man.
Yes, with the dancers. Let's go. We made it to iShow Speed, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. 28,000 people watching on YouTube right now. Oh my God. This is crazy. Let's go.
Cam Hendricks. Fresh off of LFG, it's Cam Hendricks. What a score for Team PC. See, that wasn't even anywhere in my mind. But let me tell you something. The people here are excited to see him. How great is this? What a treat.
You never know who's going to show up on Evolve. And Cappuccino Jones certainly didn't know that he was going to be dealing with young Cam Hendricks here tonight.
All right, now that we're all caught up, you see how we got to the match. You see the outcome. I say, let's go to the highlights of the match. New song, by the way, new song called Crown Me by your boy, Tone the Boss, made for the homie, the other half of the IMF Tag Team Champions, Prince Achia. Yeah, he produced it, came up with the buzzwords that he wanted said in the record. Shout out to him. Shout out to Baltimore. 410. I think it's super dope that we got to make a record together in the studio called Crown Me. So we're going to show you the creation of that song, and we're also going to show you us using that song for the very first time walking into the tag team match. Let's cut to it.
Yeah, it's Tone the Boss. Crown me. Yeah. Crown me. Prince Achia in the building. 410 stand up. We about to take him to Baltimore. Let's go! Crown me! Bow down when the prince come through. Big dog, don't miss when I shoot. Crown me! 410 everywhere I go. Be more in everything I do. Crown me! All hustle, no luck, just grind. Coming through and taking what's mine. Crown me! My throne, my ring, my time. Even through the pain, I shine. Crown me! Steps out the shadows, whole crowd rolls. 410 tatted, everybody knows. King of my city, I run these roads. Park Heights raised, reppin' Baltimore. I ain't come to play, I came to take over. Big gold belt on my waist and on my shoulder. Every champ in the back getting ran over. Respect like a general, but move like a soldier. Bow down when the prince come through. Big dog, don't miss when I shoot. 410 everywhere I go. Be more in everything I do. All hustle, no luck, just grind. Coming through and taking what's mine. My throne, my ring, my time. Even through the pain, I shine. Let me show you why they say that I'm one of a kind. When they stepping out of bounds, I keep them in line. is on top, I can never decline. When you see me on the ropes, you know that I'm flying. Walk out, I ain't worried who I'm gonna face. Crown on my head, I'm the one they love to hate. I bring pain, I bring pride, I bring weight. From be more, y'all be less, I be great.
Inside and outside the ring, I'm the best. There's no man in that locker room can do what I can do. Trust and believe, I am him.
Crown me,
believe that.
Crown me. Bow down when the prince come through. Big dog, don't miss when I shoot. Crown me. 410 everywhere I go. Be more in everything I do. Crown me. All hustle, no luck, just grind. Coming through and taking what's mine. Crown me. My throne, my ring, my time. Even through the pain, I shine. Crown me.
You see it with I Show Speed. Now my boy is in Evolve, going under the name Cam Hendrix. The future's super bright as far as my music goes. I'm beyond motivated to keep working and work with more wrestlers. I just did a couple songs for some IMF guys. You'll hear my voice on Il Drago's song Dynasty. It's crazy. I made that song with the bloodline in mind. So when he reached out about getting music, I had the perfect record for him. We tweaked it and customized it to him. That record is going to be what he walks out to. Anthony Steele, the real deal Steele. I got a really dope record for him. And of course, Crown Me, Prince of Chia, helped co-write that one and produce that record. So super excited to walk out, while we're a tag team, we'll walk out to that one together. And then, I hope he continues to use it even when he's a solo wrestler, doing his own thing and capturing those belts. But yeah, anybody that needs music, that's what I do. I love music and wrestling and music, wham, I think we'll just close it out with saying, just follow your dreams. Don't limit yourself. Don't let age get in the way. I'm closer to 40 than I am 30 now. And, just stepped in the ring for the first time. So, yeah, I just want to kind of show you guys where it all started. And now you can see where it's going. We made a couple in-ring appearances and, the first official match, whether me and the rock stars are besties or buds or whatever, don't worry about that. But what I will tell you is these guys are absolutely amazing. And they are truly rock stars in the ring, and outside the ring. I'm not going to lie. But it was fun kicking their ass. So I'm not going to lie about that either. But yeah, we had an incredible match, especially for my first match. I hit some spots that mean a lot to me and paid homage to the legends that I watched growing up. The first spot when I get introduced in the ring, it's called the Old School. I used to watch The Undertaker do it. At one point, he retired the move, and I'm like, I'd be honored to bring it back, and that's my introduction. Right after we do the Old School, we got a couple spots that ironically, my first match is the same day of John Cena's last match, December 13th, 2025. So I would have been remiss to not pay homage to Cena. So, there's a moment where I hit a double crossbody. As you can see, I was very scared, even in training, getting on that top rope. It's a lot higher than people think. Like the ring itself is like 4 feet high, and then you go 6 feet higher to get to the top rope. And yeah, so I hit my double crossbody. I'm going to work on that. And then we do the 5-knuckle shuffle. Well, the 10-knuckle shuffle, me and Prince. That was fun. Got to hit a little shuck and jive real quick and drop the knucks down at the same time. It was super important to me to pay homage to Cena during that match. And ironically, Cena was probably doing it at the same exact time that we were. And then we finished the match with my I would say altered FU or AA, which almost looked like a Samoan drop. I did it probably 4 times that day preparing to do the move. But yeah, during the match, it was super important to get it from the top rope, get him up there, get him over. I went down with him, so extra impact. And that's how I became tag team champions with Prince of Chia. Crown me, crown him, the boss and the king in the ring. And yeah, man, that's where we're at. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to the vlog. It's been a time. I'm excited. I think this weekend, I was looking forward to facing the Midwest Express, and hopefully we still get to do that at some point. But what I'm hearing is there might be a mysterious opponent or tag team entering. So we're going to reschedule Midwest Express, but I got my eye on you guys. Don't try anything. You said you're not going to make it to the match. Don't pop up. Don't distract. We're retaining these titles this Saturday, January 24th. Iconics Backyard Barbecue. The food is delicious. And crown me. It's showtime. Tone the Boss. Let's go.
You know my raps are known all across the land. Tone the Boss has stolen Jovi's vlog. Tone the Boss has stolen Jovi's vlog.